Should I even be going for this? Why don't I just like... Yeah, why don't I just do that and then I get money out of you? That actually makes more sense.
Damn.
Alright, I was resetting for something that I changed my mind on. Alright, well. Yeah, so let's see you here. In 15 dodge and 15 accuracy when enemy is a lower level. Okay. So you've got like a Ryoma kind of thing going on, not a Takumi thing going on. If anyone knows the personal skills from Fire Emblem Fates there, where Ryoma would get buffs if the enemy was a lower level, whereas Takumi would get buffs if the enemy was a higher level. And it's like, realistically, if you're taking time and grinding, getting the positive effect when you're a higher level is going to be like the more reliable kind of go-to thing. So that's just frequent 15 dodge, 15 accuracy you'd be getting. Probably not at this point since I just recruited you. Oh, no. They're level 17, so you are actually going to be getting that benefit right now. That's pretty nice. And then with the Gale stuff, it has the 6 damage to weaken enemies. Your unique skill is, or not skill, the unique, if these are skills and these are whatever the heck, abilities. Gain 23 crit based on some sort of mastery there, but lose 20 mana when critting. Deactivate when depleted. Casting again deactivates. Okay, so it costs nothing to activate. It increases my crit chances, but every time I do get a crit, it takes some of my mana. Apply weak stacks up to 5 enemies in a line. Okay. And then doing extra damage to the weakened ones. Yeah. And being able to switch damage type to magical. Interesting. So do people typically have less fortitude on this map? Is that going to be worth? Most of them are exactly the same. These ones specifically have a little bit more substantial of a physical weakness. If I end up going after you, I wouldn't mind magical damage. And most of them are pretty much the same. It'll be a while before I attack one of those magical ones there anyway, so maybe.
Nowhere to hide.
I should just do that. Switcheroo. And then say, let's see here.
Let me patch you up.
That. And then here.
Try and
May as well for now.
I got
And
this.
you can wait. Meanwhile, over here. Oh yeah, you don't move. Okay, so I'm gonna have to actually like pursue these bosses and stuff. Just in case you only come out when someone's close. Here. 38 power. Oh, you might be doubling. You might do a decent bit of damage. Maybe go in a tile that 2 of them can attack. But not all 3.
You sure?
And for safety's sake,
Let me handle this.
go ahead and do that.
We must
I
be
know I'm
swift.
probably going to be eating some damage here, so let's go ahead and do that preemptively. Get some health back next turn. Consider it a bit of a future investment here.
I'm there.
Sure, something like that.
Let's get it done.
Who haven't I...
Here
Oh,
and now.
just
Right.
to make sure that I didn't miss anyone. Just manually end with a bunch of people. Okay. Those demons are tough, huh? Oak. They be really tough. You have so much health. Alden crits so much. Alden can get his health back off of that guy if I poison him. Okay. I guess I could have baited all 3 over, but they're pretty tough, so like... Oh no, I couldn't bait all 3 over. Oh, because I had like the light block as well from the, from using mana stuff. Is why. So I went through my heavy block, then I went through my light block. Alright, there's some water. So I got some stuff back. Nice. Alright, that's not too bad of a turn 1, I don't think. What? Come on. Do the thing. That's not too bad. Be pretty easy peasy down here. So... yeah, I mean... I don't have to rush down there too much, then I can start looping around and dealing with stuff here. It's not that big of a deal. Could always put them in a whirlpool. I haven't even tried the whirlpool ability yet. Honestly.
If
I was thinking that you do more damage here. But you might just be able to delete anyone anyway. If I use a thing, then I can definitely delete. Here. 4 heavy bleed. Here, say? What, for the way that I'm approaching this here? That'd be doing like 4 extra damage afterwards. It wouldn't quite kill. I might just do that. And then I can heal off of one of them anyway. Maybe I crit.
Brutal.
Got some health back. Sure, I do that to take you out. There's no more you. How dare you not use our Lord and Savior Whirlpool? Ah.
I'm really picking this up.
Well, I mean, what are you healing? Oh, I saw the green eye. I assumed healing for a second there.
Let's get it done.
I'd be using so much stuff, but like these guys are actually really tough.
Justice descends.
Hmm.
You have been found wanting.
Wow, he's gonna live with 1. If only there was bleed, huh?
Powerful.
Well, I could for sure kill with the ability use. Well, I could do. Where's that? Out of curiosity, if I'm attacked, it's fine. I don't need to use the whirlpool. Here. That's fine. That's fine.
Inevitable. Brutal. You sure?
I can eat the 116. And this guy's probably going to prioritize going after someone else after this.
I can do this.
Most likely.
Let's get it done.
So this should be fair game. Right.
We're in my way.
Ooh. Okay, that actually worked out great. Thank you, 7% crit. And then I'm dealing with that guy. All right, that works out pretty great. If I were to Money Monkey, someone else has to do 18. What's gonna have to happen here? 7. Let's see. Yeah, so I can go ahead and do this or some such. That works. And then maybe I'm gonna need this guy out of the way.
Always moving.
Be able to schmoove down there. Here, let's go ahead and do this.
Get them.
I don't think there's gonna be anyone that can attack you from the other side of the fence or anything. Got a battle axe. Alright. You can eat the magical attack, okay. Yeah, I guess just get that mana back for now. Or I can be even more turn efficient about this. Fortitude isn't super high. If I go and click carry ally, is that gonna end my turn? You won't be able to reach anyway. I've got some light block. You're not gonna be able to double. Screw it.
Steady.
Here, and then your mana will build up while we trek back over this way anyway. Unless I need to actually move the squad in here to help with this. I mean, it depends on how well they do, I guess. Here, go ahead and do that. Like that.
It's time.
Here, you're carrying. That does end my turn. Apparently I can be attacked there, but like, it's not... weird. You should be okay for now, though. Here, go this way. Let's see what happens. Irving is pretty tough, though. Wow, that one didn't even move forward before because I guess there's no one that she could attack. Okay. Oh, that does bait some more dudes out. That'll be more stuff for me to deal with. But you are doubling? Oh, nice. Wait, did you have a special thing that guarantees that you double? And I didn't look at that. The answer is, hey, look, reinforcements. Nope. Oh. Oh, we do have a Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem thing going on here. Oh. Oh, I gotcha. I get it. Yeah, you guys are tough, huh? If I carry the flag. Oh. Well, let's start getting my face up here, I guess. I don't think it affects movement, though. No, movement -1. Maybe that's a demonic difficulty thing. Maybe.
Let's move, people.
Well, I may as well move back here. I can drop ally and then I guess pick up with someone else. Here,
Always
do that.
moving.
Go ahead and money monkey. I'm just forgetting basic mechanics. Oh. Here.
Get them.
Like that. Money monkey doesn't care about your defenses. Oh.
Spreading my wings.
Okay.
Like a raging fire.
Wait. Can you take both of those?
Alrighty.
I'll distribute some aggro like this a little bit anyway. Give some incentive
Let's
for
rock.
other characters to attack.
Who, me?
I like you being at full
Ready to
health.
light you up.
Some extra crit that way. Sure, wait there. Let's see here. This doesn't cost that much anyway. Maybe I should just go for it. If I do that for the defense, it'll just be Saxon and Eve that can do extra damage off of it. I mean, that might not be a bad idea at the same time. Sure, go for it.
Sick.
Nom nom.
So powerful.
And then say... Do I want to say... I'll land that, right? Cool. Maybe I start making progress on both these fronts here?
We must be swift.
I just do a little bit of each. Here, you go this way. Because then... Yeah, if this keeps on affecting you, return to heal for 18 for 1 turn.
You are not alone.
Is that going to add to that? Because on next turn, you'll just be fully healed anyway with that. No, it stacks like that. Okay. But it's going to make your mastery go way up and stuff here. Interestingly enough.
Death comes.
You'll be at the ready to dip down either side. Alright. Gonna do a little bit of baiting of both. That's what we're gonna do. Wow, Irving didn't quite kill. I might have to deal with that center one after all. Wow, you're getting doubled. That sucks. I'm sure Reardon can delete one of them. Figure out using my other units for the other ones. Ow. Just please. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Cover for me.
Figure that might have been where I messed up. Maybe. But yeah. Demon Arc is when the enemy scaling gets crazy. Seems like here. So yeah, I'm carrying. I wish there was an icon on you specifically saying so or something. I mean, I could always just, like, continue dipping out. But what if I need to press this way because these guys are so freaking slow? I could always dip around in this way if I need, I guess. I probably have enough time for that. I don't think that this squad alone is going to be able to deal with all this stuff in time anyway, so... With 10 turns here, what is the way that I want to be moving here? Hmm. Because they're kind of unmoving here, and there's reinforcements spawning here and stuff. But I mean... So... would be able to attack there if I had Arthur there. Wouldn't be too concerned about her. If he eats one, that's maybe fine?
Be gone.
Here, I'm doing that. And I can try distributing a little bit of aggro anyway. I can drop
We're
you
in
for
this
now. What I can do. Let's see.
Hold still for a
So I go ahead and do that. More
Alrighty.
damage for a smidge. Oh,
Be decisive.
okay. I can't go
Alrighty.
past those guys.
I'll protect you.
Gotcha. I just put a wall down. You're dodging there or something. I don't know. Just so I don't think that I forgot to do things over here.
Let's let
Meanwhile, I go here and I do the... I guess I can even do it from here. Here, I do that.
Sick.
Nom nom.
You sure?
And then this. I land it. Like that. And then I'll still do this, I think.
My strength.
I know we can survive it. Reardon can definitely kill one next turn. The other, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out somehow.
What is your bidding?
I got
Okay.
this.
Just make sure that I didn't forget to move anyone. Just do that rather than ending turn. Okay, yeah, you come on down this way. Yeah, these guys are pretty scary. Dang. If I really need to, I can always kill one with Reardon and then pull back. Probably eat the other person's attack if I really need to. 50-50? Nice. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad, I don't think. Like, if I really need to,
I'm there.
I can definitely kill, right? I come pretty freaking close, at least. Odds within 2 tiles gain defense. Not my menu, battle save. Yeah. So... yeah, so you're full health again now. Yeah, I will be dipping down first. I can schmoove pretty well here. So if I do something like that... yeah, you're probably gonna miss your thing. And then you're probably gonna get poisoned.
You let your guard down.
Yeah.
Happily.
And then I can do this. Get some HP back. Smidge at
If I
least.
have to.
Reardon can be the one to deal with this. Ish.
Guide me.
Do a whole 2. Do I just pull out? After all?
If I have to.
I can probably get away with something like, here. I should have just gone for the cheaper option. I think is the other one. In hindsight, I'm realizing I do this. Okay.
Am I getting it?
Not too bad. Especially when things that aren't as often going up like Fortitude end up going up. So I just move as far away as possible here.
Take my strength.
I do that. And then maybe we're good here. Maybe. I don't know. And then, like... Yeah, so you can't use the one thing. I could money monkey there. Stupid ally in the way. Out of curiosity. So if I did at least 24 damage with someone else.
We'll see it through. You have my
Yeah,
ear.
you're still physical. So if I want to do 24, I can do that this way. There. Nice.
Looking like nobility there.
Don't even have to worry about my HP not being full anymore. Not getting the power boost from that. Here we go.
Spreading my wings.
Well, not the worst.
Oh yeah, get him!
And then we do say
We need to move.
a little bit of whittling. Let's go in this order first so I can heal and then attack. Before I move Arthur. Sure. Yeah, these guys are seeming pretty tough. This is what it's seeming like. Okay.
Oh my.
It's time. We'll see it through.
Curiosity. Yeah, I can eat like a hit if I need to. I could battle save over and over for this, but I don't know if we're for sure safe here, so I don't really want to lock myself in. So I'd rather just do this. Yeah, look, I didn't get the crit. Okay. Sure, we're doing this. What is my mana's looking just fine here, so I may as well get some more opportunity for crit anyway, right?
Nowhere to hide.
Sure. May as well. You'd be super easy peasy to grind on my own time, just because you have a thing that you can use for 0 mana and get EXP for. Living with 1? Really? At least you die on enemy phase. Didn't even crit there, unfortunately. Whatever, that's fine.
Brace yourself.
Okay, Alden crit. Sweet. You were still poisoned, so that's health for Alden back. Okay. We'll have 6 turns left here. I'm sure this'll work out. I'm sure this'll be a-okay. So, I mean...
Good call.
Go into here. Something, I don't know. And much less defense. Here, go for this.
Death will purify you.
Okay, that's cool. And then...
Steady is the blade that
Okay.
never dulls.
I move Alden there or something. Like, if I just do enough over here, they should be able to get here and deal with that, right? Probably. I'm slightly concerned about them. How much do I have to do here? I need to bring you down to 11. Or do 11 damage with someone else. I can do that. I can definitely do that.
Decisive.
Money monkey time.
Fight as
More monies for me! Okay, and then say... I do want to be healing here and stuff like that. Hello, Snow Penguin. How's it going? I do want the option to keep moving this way with some nudos. I mean, I guess you can heal in a sec.
Yep, yep.
Fine, this is fair game.
I'll do it.
Here. You can go
Hands
deposit.
up now.
and then go help out with the other squad here
Right.
momentarily. Yeah, I can gain that 20 mana back. Yeah.
Here and now.
Here, schmoove in. Go over here to bait out them. Over here, meanwhile. Yeah, let's not go in your range. Not too bad. How's it going? It's going pretty alright over here. Been working a bunch on a video essay script earlier today and just doing a little bit of grafting, chipping away at grafting to my neighbor's fruit trees and seeing what comes of that. I'll wait a month or two to see if anything comes of that. So we'll see. They're excited about the prospect of other apples growing on that tree. But we shall see. Apples do be good. My own little baby apple tree that I grafted that's in just the other room here. Seems like it's growing from the thing that I grafted on there. Got tiny little leaves poking out the top now from a stick that I surgically put on there. Stuff. Like a crab apple, like in terms of the one that's in the other room there, the roots are a crab apple variety because like crab apples have really good like cold tolerant roots that are also really disease resistant and all sorts of stuff. But the apple that I put on is called a Norcan apple, which I've never tried before, but apparently has like a slight pear taste to it, the internet says. So if that grows into a full tree, I'm intrigued to see what that's like. The ones I put onto the neighbors earlier today are a Trailman apple, which is an apple crab. So it's like a cross between an apple and a crab apple, I guess. A Ed Boris apple, which is actually an Edmonton variety. And a Gus apple, which is also another Edmonton variety. Some local specialties there, essentially. Local specialties, aka they were found in yards growing, and people thought like, huh, these taste good. Let's start sharing them around. That's what that essentially is. You're gonna take some damage in a hot second here anyway, so I may as well. Am I gonna want Reardon down there to start dealing with some stuff? So lemons where you believe? Things that were just discovered and like, oh, that's good. Yeah, with these apple varieties. The Boris apple was apparently found in the backyard of someone named Boris, and he was like, oh, I like these apples, let's share them around. And the Gus apple was found by someone that I know that kind of helped get me into grafting, his little nephew, Gus, that found it growing in the middle of a lilac tree, which means that somebody probably took like an apple core that they were eating and probably just like tossed it in there, and then it grew into a tree. And then now apparently it's a lot of people are growing it around the city that are in the grafting community. So it's cool when you just kind of happen to find stuff like that. Apparently his little nephew's name is Gus, so it's the Gus apple is the name. So trying to grow some of those and see what they're like. Is it gonna be too greedy if I try to bait out both? Yeah, if you were Zuhair, you'd be able to get there, but like... What can I say? I'm greedy. Go ahead and do this. I was so underrated. I agree. I absolutely agree. Let's see. I can put myself in a position that gives me options to go deal with whichever side I feel like dealing with. So, we shall see here. Maybe during the next cutscene after this map, I should go grab my apple tree from, oh, there's the life essence from the other room. Put it here. Be one of those streams where I'm gaming with plants again. I haven't yet. I think I've got 2 streams left. Okay, yikes. So the game basically has like prologue, Seattle day 3, or Seattle 3 days as Ellie, 3 days of Seattle as Abby, epilogue. I just started Seattle day 3 as Abby, which means I just have that one in-game day left, and then the epilogue. So I'm thinking I'll probably do like 1 stream of each of those, where, you know, do Seattle day 3 during the next stream, and then the stream after that, I'll do like the epilogue and finish it off. And then I'll probably try the roguelike mode at the, at Megaland coming up here in a couple weeks. Because then anyone tuning into the Megaland stuff doesn't have to worry about, oh no, I don't know what's going on in the story, I'm so lost, because it's just gameplay challenge roguelike stuff, so it's self-contained in that sense. So there'll be streams even after beating the story of trying that roguelike mode that I've never tried before. All my health is back. Oh, because I already had a Mist of Renewal on, so it's stacked with it. Yeah, Mega LAN is coming up here. So that's one of the Mega FPS LAN parties. They do 3 each year. There's Jan LAN in January, Mega LAN in May, and then Hallow LAN in November. So Mega LAN is on the 23rd to the 25th. And it's just like a much smaller... It's a much smaller event than Fragapalooza. It's just a little community hall that's rented out. There's usually about 40 to 50-ish people in there. It's a Friday to a Sunday. There's a potluck that goes on, so everyone brings all sorts of foods, and there's a pancake breakfast and stuff. It's just kind of a chill time. There isn't really much in the way of events like at Fragapalooza. I still like to 3D print dragons and bring them as prizes, which are just given away as like raffles rather than by events. So I have a whole bunch more dragons on the side here. I might end up bringing one to be a Mega LAN prize or something like that. At Janland, there was this kiddo that won one of these dragons that seemed to really like it, and that really made my day. Wow. Stand that back up there. And Janland this past year is where I won my mouse that I use nowadays. Fanciest mouse that I've ever used, and I won it at Janland. That was kind of fun. I feel like that guy's the lesser of the threats. Frag be here before we know it, yeah. Tomorrow there's gonna be a frag meeting that I'm gonna have to attend and skip my Taekwondo classes for, as we plan stuff out. A lot of frag stuff so far has just been like troubleshooting the new website, and I assume that this next meeting will be a little bit of lingering that, but we're probably gonna start discussing soon. What are our events and what are the things that we're looking to do this year? So, I'd like to do my 2 Smash tournaments and Mario Kart tournament for the new one that's coming out next month. Oh, you almost die with that! Man. So, I mean, I could murderize either one of them. This is what I could do. I could drag you over here, and then I get to smack with more people. I might just do that. Hold on. Can I go through walls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who's
Hold on.
next?
Can I just, like... Holy crap, I can. I can just drag this guy over here. I can say, get over here. I'm doing it. You wait. I don't do all that much damage there. You know, I'm thinking... I have the mana to spend here anyway. I can basically get this hit for free because I'm gonna heal. After you hit me, I was about to say, but I forgot that you have 1 range anyway. Well, you're just dead regardless. So that frees up Reardon to come here and murderize you. Yeah, free hits are always nice. I figured free hit in terms of, like, he heals. Because he will heal if he hits a poison target. But I forgot that guy can't attack at range anyway, so it didn't even matter. Let's see. Sure, let's do this. I would have been very upset if that missed. And then, like... I guess I can break that idol in a sec here. Oh yeah, you can't move now. Can I break idol and then attack? Wait a second. Wait, I can't kill with that. Oh crap, I actually messed up here. Uh-oh. It looks very interesting, giving me Egypt vibes. That's just kind of the sandy area here. Most maps are not like this. I messed up. I gotta reload here. That's what I gotta do. Let's retry that turn really quickly. Dark Deity is a Fire Emblem-like kind of game. Fire Emblem inspired. Of moving units tactically around a battlefield. Is what it be. Let's see here. I am going to yoink you still.
You let your guard down.
But then I'm thinking that let's say I do this. Like this. Morning, Reggie Bump. How's it going? I'm probably not going to get the...
Our will
I did the wrong one, didn't I? I did the wrong one. Gosh dang it. I started playing on autopilot and then I... Oops. Hold on. Hold on. So if I go here and then I...
They should be running.
Go ahead and yoink.
Just follow my lead.
I come here. I do this one, actually.
Here, buddy.
Nom nom.
We
And
must
then-
be swift.
That does end my turn. Dang it. Okay, well. Yeah, so I would want to attack and then break idle next turn. That's what I want to do because breaking idle is going to end my turn. Okay, so let's see here. I go ahead and I do this. So I got the 4 extra damage afterwards. Nom nom. And then I bring it around town over here. I get the 2. Boop.
The spirit burns even brighter. What is this?
This is a reset because I'm seeing an opportunity to go for better
If I
level
have
ups.
to.
So I'm seeing here. Here, do this.
I'll
'Cause
leave you
I will
to it.
absolutely cheese these games like this. So now I battle save from here. I will shamelessly reset for better level ups. That's the way it be. Splash! Now, a +7.
The spirit burns even
Oh, there's a
brighter.
+5, 2 in HP.
What is this?
I don't know. A level up that could be better is what this is. I will shamelessly reset for because holy crap, these enemies are getting really, really freaking strong. So I will take all the help I can
spirit
get.
Burns even brighter.
+4, that's pretty good. I'm gonna
What
go
is
until I get a
this?
+5. What I'm gonna do. +5 should be super good. Because I'm really feeling the need
Return to the waves.
with
The
enemies
spirit
like this.
burns even brighter.
Anything that
What
has a
is
really low
this?
chance of going up. If it's a +4 and like either defense or luck goes up, I'll consider just taking that. Because they have like lower chance of going up.
What is
Is
your
what I
bidding?
figure here. Yeah, you're just gonna splash this demon over and over again. As you do.
The spirit burns
Yeah, that one's real bad.
even brighter. What is this?
You are so chatty, aren't you? You are so very chatty.
We must be swift.
Hey, I missed! It doesn't matter.
Are you watching?
Wait,
friend?
that's a +5 that I wanted.
What is this?
Yeah, because the bleed kills. I was about to say, like, wait, does it actually matter? Here, and then we go ahead and
Just
yoink.
follow my lead.
And then we come here and we do that. Too easy. And then we attack you like this. Live with 1 if I don't crit. I don't crit.
What? You want a medal?
But
Who's next?
that's an opportunity for you to go ahead and stab. Like that. Yeah, so I may as well now. Still have this heavy block going. I may as well come here. There we go, that sounds good to me. Meanwhile, over here, another person spawned. How much do I need? You need 24 health gone for me to be able to use the money monkey. I can do that. Hey.
Come and get a piece.
Oh, or I'll crit. Now I don't think I can money monkey.
Be decisive.
I'll probably just kill before that happens. Yeah, I kill before that happens.
It's time.
May as well get light block out of the deal then,
Let's
right?
move, people.
I may as well do like this. We're getting something. There we go, light block.
Always moving.
I can take a hit of that script. Not really much for you to do, I don't think. And then you're gonna come over here and join this. Oh,
Alrighty.
save ally. There, that's 1. Better bring it up to 2. Gonna have to break all those relics and stuff. But I'll do that, no problemo. Look, that one's super easy to take down now that I've taken off some of your health. Yeah, I can't counterattack that, but at least you're baited out here. Okay, so I have 4 turns left. Should have actually started moving Arthur this way. Teleport someone over. Carry someone to safety is what I should have done. Dang. Oops. Sure, do that. I'll money monkey I think. So, like, not like I have any idols to break here. That could give me an alternative if I really need it, I guess. Maybe I'll just go for this one. Maybe I actually will, and then go up. I don't know. I only have so many turns left here. Just give me money. I'm mugging you.
Fight as one.
I guess demons in this
You
world
make
have
it
money.
look easy.
Here we go. Sure, this squad is committing this way now. Gonna need
Listening.
turns to break idols at points. So, I mean... Let's see here.
You need me?
I have the mana. Yeah, who wouldn't want money? Exactly. I guess even the demons do. Boop.
Ah, I've read about these.
There. This gives me the option to go for this. Sure. And start
Let's let
breaking
loose.
stuff. Why not, right? Start chipping away at you. You can't do anything to retaliate. I'm out of your range. Thanks to that ability. Which is nice. Yeah, so I already saved ally there. You may as well start dipping around this way. Over here, get ready to break stuff. Okay, this'll be fine. Yeah, Irving's squad is just stuck up there. What's going on here? Okay, so then...
We'll see it through.
Oh, there's an idol there too. I didn't even notice the option of that one. Could always hellfire you for something from afar. Well, I could do. Can't quite get to that tile. But I can kill you and then break the idol next turn.
Sick.
And that'll be what Reardon does.
Hey,
I'm hesitant about
keepers,
battle
right?
saving just in case I needed to like redo Arthur's last turn. Teleport in and stuff.
I can do
So you
this.
with an ally may as well be on your way here. Do I want to just like dip around like that? Hold on. Yeah, I'll be able to teleport Saxon on the next turn anyway. So turn 9, he comes up here, he gets teleported closer, and then that final turn he saves ally. Is what I'm thinking happens here.
They should be running.
Curiosity. Yeah, you only have a 21% chance to hit. Let's go ahead and apply the poison.
Just follow
Like
my
this.
lead.
I should have moved Alden in first, is what I should have done. Or this.
Too easy.
And then you come and apply the poison with your attack, and then, yeah. Oh well. I might just kill by a crit.
Just a fraction of my power.
Yep. I do indeed. Then I can focus on breaking those idols next turn. What I do. Alright, Reardon's got that one handled. You feel free to dip this way. Huh. I guess you weren't really needed over here. Ooh, I could have reset for that level up.
The spirits favor me.
That one's not too
today.
bad anyway. +5 with the 2 in HP. So, I mean... Let's see here, out of curiosity. Yeah, you land that I die. So, both these bosses are down. It's just you and then I win. So I don't want to, like, accidentally end the map early. Or he's going to come over here and he's probably going to attack on the final turn. As well, it is worth noting.
Let's do it.
I don't want to get, like, an accidental crit with Gwyn.
On the path.
If I went here and got some enemy phase damage, I do nothing. If I just money monkey like this just for raw damage, then it's just the 28 that I get. So that could be worth it for
On
that.
the path.
That would cost 40. Yeah, I don't have 45 next turn. So I can do that and still have enough for next turn.
Who, me?
but
Let's do it.
I can't necessarily eat 2 hits back to back. Is the problem.
Right.
Let's say I were up here. Even with a crit, it's not gonna kill. 22 additional damage. Yeah, that one even with a crit isn't quite gonna kill. But then I might kill on enemy phase if it crits. Regular attack. Yeah, I got either 10 or 20 on enemy phase. And then you eat a whole bunch of damage after combat. So let's say I did 20 damage to you. That would bring you to 46. Then you eat 21, so that'd bring you to 25. Then I could totally kill with the Money Monkey on the next turn. So why don't I just do this, actually? And then I chill out. And I come here. I do this. Heal an ally. There we go. Just in case we can build some supports. Go ahead and get closer. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking that sounds good. I don't know where the hell Irving's going. Because he's not going after the boss. Ow.
Finish this.
Okay, there's the 20. Big swings. He's at 25. Money Monkey can kill now. And then say, yeah, you're carrying someone.
They're mine.
Go ahead and teleport.
We can't stop now.
Drop them next turn. Then we go ahead and break idle. Break idle. Break idle. A whole bunch of gold.
I'll protect
Sure,
you.
a little smidge of EXP.
Guide me.
Tiniest little smidge here.
Not alone.
Why not? Yeah, you teleported him, so you can't do anything else this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to win next turn, because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to get that escort there. So I'm gonna have to dip out now. Here,
Try and stop me.
why not? And
I got
then,
this.
sure,
Hold still for a moment.
like that. Oh, there's a reinforcement that spawned. I don't care. Alright, so I should just be able to end phase now, and this is the final turn. Yeah, Irving just wants to chill out over there. So yeah, I did indeed need to have a squad coming over here. I couldn't entrust it all to him. Kinda hoping you'd come over this way so I could at least get, like, kill for some slight EXP there or something. You're a save ally. Bam! I carried 2 out of 2 civilians to safety. Sorry, kid. You're just gonna be left out here. The game only required that I take 2 over. So, you know,
Let's move,
that
people.
sucks for you.
Try
Let's see
and
here.
stop me.
Why not? Just... Sure,
Still for a
accuracy
moment.
up. Not like it matters for the monkey there.
Be decisive.
Here. Go ahead and get some money off of this guy. Here we go. I do 0 damage, but the monkey does not care about your
Progress
defenses.
cannot be stopped.
Not
Just
remotely.
Like the good old days.
Alright, cool. I have a whole bunch of gold now. Is it not? I see Regibump redeemed the kaboom sound effect. Is it not working for some reason? Hold on. Actions.
Kaboom!
Oh, it was just delayed. My computer's weird sometimes, I guess. I don't even know. Alright, well, there we go. There we did it. No, my timed KO. It's so sad.
Gods preserve their running. I can't believe it.
Demons have but 2 masters, fear and greed. Without a leader to fear worse than their foes, they scurry like rats.
Then, have we won?
Not yet. They're just returning to their nest.
Shusan. I pray there are still survivors.
It is good to hope, Lady Iman, but I would prepare for the worst.
We should take this moment to lick our wounds before we give chase. We may not have another chance.
Agreed. The sun is nearly set. Once night falls, we'll begin our march.
So much for that rest he promised you, huh?
Wait. You were listening to us?
Ah, you know me. The nosiest mage in all of Terrazale. All right, not in the mood for jokes then. Duly noted.
No, it's all right. I'm just... so tired.
Well, you've got a couple hours. I'll wake you when it's time to go.
Thanks, Alton. I'm just gonna lie here and... Oh, God.
Poor girl.
Chapter 14, Beast Tide. Premium currency enjoyer. Have 50,000 gold. I just got a Steam achievement. Premium currency enjoyer. Amazing. I've got a couple challenges now. Praying and rescuing and stuff. I have no bond conversations after that. Anyway, I did end up grabbing my apple tree after all during that cutscene. I was just trying to find really quickly on my camera roll where I grafted it, like what date. I'm getting closer here. So it should be right here this day, April 16th. So it is currently the 7th of May now that it's after midnight. So April 16th. So that was exactly 3 weeks ago is the case. So I ended up going to this grafting workshop where we got the chance to just like practice grafting on a whole bunch of just like loose sticks just to see if like the grafting technique looks like it's a-okay and getting advice and stuff like that. And then we can grab a apple rootstock, which is just like long stick, look like there's no life in it because like nothing's growing, that's just waking up from dormancy. It's 21 days old, I guess so, sorta. The rootstock's a little bit older than that. The stuff that I put on there is a little bit older. You graft something onto it, and then take it home, plant it, and see if it grows, see if it's successful. So, here's my little apple tree from said workshop. So, what I was given was just, you know, a stick with roots at the bottom. It has since woken up, and it has actually grown quite a decent bit since getting a bare stick home. But what I put on was this. So, this is a type of red-fleshed crabapple. I think it was called Bud 118, which I guess is just kind of like a code name kind of thing. And realistically, I could cut this stuff off because, like, if you're grafting, you probably want the fruit of the thing that you're putting on, not the roots things. I'm kind of letting it grow some of its own stuff because I honestly wouldn't mind some red-fleshed crab apples, because then if I use that in jellies, it turns the jelly red, as I found out from my uncle's red-fleshed crab apple tree. And I kind of like that. So I wouldn't mind some of its own fruit too, but if I did cut these off, then it would divert more resources to the things that I put on. So what I put on was this little stick at the top, and it's just begun to grow as of the past few days. It just now has little leaves poking out of there. It's kind of hard to see with the camera and stuff, but you can see like little bits of stuff poking out. There's some fuzziness and stuff is poking out. I noticed it a few days ago where it looked like it was starting to wake up, and I was like, oh, my graft worked. So you can see right here kind of like the bandages holding it together, but they fused into one plant. This will now be Nork and apples and stuff. Growing trees long-term process. Hope it pays off for you on the tree. I hope so here. We shall see. And I did some bud grafting here. So here I did what's called a whip and tongue graft to put this whole stick onto here. So if I just, you know, shove this in the ground, then the fruit that I'd get up here would be Nork and apples, and the roots would be the hardier crab apple that I want. I did some bud grafting here, which means just taking off an individual bud and putting on a different variety. So I put on different ones here, and that's why it's bandaged in this area too. And I don't see any swelling, any growth from any of these buds yet. Trees will usually prioritize the higher up stuff, so like the bud like right on the end here, for example, would have higher priority over this stuff lower down. This just seems to have priority because this is the highest up bud that existed that I didn't remove. Every other bud and thing that I had on lowered at this point has been removed and replaced. So it makes sense that it would have some priority on this because it's like the one intact bud that could grow of its own stuff that it doesn't have to heal on. But I do hope that this doesn't mean that it's just going to give up on this stuff. I hope that these grow and make branches as well, because there'll be other apple varieties, because I got them from other apple types. So for now, this is at least a 2 variety apple. This is a type, this type. It could be a 5 variety apple. I put on 3 different buds there. So the amount of things that are on here is a total of 5. The things that are for sure growing right now is 2. We'll see with these other ones. And like if they fail and this grows out, I can always put other things onto it long term. Like it grows out and there's a bunch of branches. Just cut off a branch, stick something else on. So it's really cool how you can kind of mix and match with trees, and I'm really quite excited that the bit at the top there is growing and that my graft was successful, because I was a little bit worried about it not working. Now I got dirt on my lap there because it's got some drainage holes at the bottom. But hey, let's do a little bit of vintage shaming with my apple tree. They say that if you talk to plants, it helps them like grow stronger, faster, and better and stuff. So, you know, sometimes I game with my plants and maybe that'll inspire them to grow nice and strong and stuff here. So out of curiosity, no, there isn't the next promotion item available here yet. Just curious to be on the lookout for that. Don't have any emeralds. I'm sure I'm fine for now anyway. I can probably just advance here. Something. I don't know. I did just save here, right? Yeah, I just saved here for chapter 14. So let's see here.